This weekend, your favorite throuple went to DragonCon. This was our first time and a very last minute decision, so we only decided to go for a day, which meant we were up and out of Chattanooga by 6 o'clock in the morning. We made one traditional Publix pit stop and then found a parking spot. DragonCon Facebook groups will tell you parking is a nightmare and super expensive. However, we got a spot right next to the Sheraton for $30. It was super easy. Then it was time for the first line, which was to pick up our badges. You couldn't pick up your badges ahead of time, so even though Cody was working in Atlanta Thursday and Friday, we had to wait in line on Saturday. The line was a little under an hour though, so not that bad. And Janie and Cody took turns waiting in line for coffee, and we joined yet another line for our first panel, which was a Q&A with the voice actors for Baldur's Gate 3 and 100% worth the wait. Q&As often make me feel very uncomfortable, but the question askers here were very good. Then it was our first time to really brave the crowds, and I had a bit of a panic moment, but I found a quiet place to calm down and I was okay. We decided not to brave a search for any of the food courts and just decided to get the food they were grilling there. It was the worst hot dog I'd ever had, but it was $6, so it was fine. We walked back to the Sheraton for a Warehouse 13 and Eureka fan panel that we waited for about half an hour. It was very silly and very fun. I did catch Cody Googling what is Warehouse 13, but he's real cute, so we'll let it slide. More crowds, more walking, so we decided to take a break in our car, and we took the opportunity to change into some comfier clothes as well. This is the line for the Hobbits panel. Apparently it was handled poorly. It never even occurred to us to get in that line. We did, however, wait just a little bit under an hour to get into the vendor hall, which was worth it. We didn't get in here until 5 and it closed at 7, so we only had 2 hours and we absolutely could have spent more time here. I treated myself to some very expensive but very yummy Wolverine fudge. Got a little overwhelmed by crowd sizes again and went to our hotel. I know the parties are a big thing at DragonCon, but I'm old and I was tired.